Well, maybe you've seen it on the back of t-shirts or perhaps in some car windows. 2 words so simple they don't need an explanation. But the message is anything but simple and should serve a good lesson for every student as they head back to the classroom. KMTV anchor Deanne Brink has this important story.
It's the start of the school year. Everyone wants to fit in. Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, young people are connected. But these are the words that Ralston Superintendent Dr. Mark Adler wants his students to hear. #Be kind.
And so what Joni and I have really worked hard on is how can we take something and do something positive out of something that's worse than negative.
2 little words in a time where words have meaning and actions impact life. A simple phrase that Dr. Adler says would have gone miles with his own son, Reed.
Everybody knew our son. He was a great kid. He had one of the most caring hearts you could ever imagine. And he was friends. I mean, Joni gets messages from kids that we don't even know that they say, you know, Reed was my best friend. And we know who his best friends were. And it still happens today. We still get notes about how Reed did something nice for them.
Reed Adler had hands skilled at football, artwork, and for reaching out to others.
Kindest dude I knew. I didn't know anyone that disliked him or anything. He was just, everyone loved him.
But Reed carried a secret so big to him, by mid-year he told his parents he didn't want to live anymore.
And so we automatically, and Joni said, you know, it's like when your kids get sick with strep throat, you take them to the doctor. And so we automatically started going to counseling.
But the Adlers didn't know they were up against a stealthy opponent, a cyberbully who wouldn't let go.
And what she had been doing is she had just been manipulating him over time, that if you don't do this or that, I'm going to post this out and embarrass you.
Reed, like so many other teens, the victim of an attack where there is no escape. A Pew Research Center study shows almost all teens have access to a phone or computer, keeping them connected around the clock, where the wrong picture or the wrong words can have a devastating effect.
And I said to him, please trust us that no matter what it is, we will help you and we will get through it. And he said to me, he said, Pops, I trust you. And this would be my only regret. But then he said, you know, but some of these things are embarrassing.
One embarrassing mistake, 1 secret, and 2 parents who did everything they could, but still, it wasn't enough.
And sometimes, at least I do, I get into a selfish mode of why me, why us? Because we are engaged parents. And I think what really scares people is if this can happen to a family that is engaged, then it could happen to anybody.
And in the middle of the despair and the grief of losing a son came the simple insight.
So a little kindness there could have, you know, could have really helped. Could have went a long way.
A message the Adlers and now Reed's former teammates are working to spread, a way to turn so much heartache into healing.
The Adlers say even though they've never spoken to the young girl who posted the picture of Reed, they do forgive her. Stay tuned tomorrow how #BeKind is now spreading through the Ralston community.